Yeah, I got 3 or 4, I think.
We're gathered here today to dedicate the Gil Garber bench, thanks to the help of a lot of people. First, let me tell you a few things about Gil for those of you that don't know. Gil moved here in 1989
Steve, maybe
with Miss Lillian. They sold their home in Belmont, which was on Claflin Street, to come to Potter Pond. And from the time Gil got here, he had a long agenda of things he wanted to accomplish. And you know, every one of the things that he did for Potter Pond enhanced the value of the lifestyle in that we all live in Potter Pond.
What did he do?
What did he do? He brought gas to Potter Pond. He found gas up on the Middlesex County Hospital property when no one else in town knew that gas was available. And then he got the gas company to agree to bring it into Potter Pond without a charge up front. And then he negotiated a terrific deal for us to buy the gas furnaces and so forth. And so we went from an all-electric community, except for a few people that had oil, to a gas community. Now then, the gas company started to not charge people to hook up. So Gil got right on the gas company and said, but you charged a number of us to hook up. So everybody got free gas for one winter as a result of Gil putting the pressure on. But in addition to the gas, he put energy efficient lighting in. He put garage doors on all of the garages that didn't, and most of them didn't have garage doors because those of us who got here early learned from the developers that the intent was to have open carriage sheds. Well, trust me, open carriage sheds were not the way to go, and the garage doors were a big addition. So energy efficient lighting, new garage doors, sprinkler system. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Yes.
We tried many times to put a sprinkler system in, but only Gil could get it done and get the vote. Because those of us could never get a 75% vote. Gil managed to get it. He dug the wells so that we could turn the cost of water that was costing the association a lot of money back to unit owners who would only pay for what they used. So they became more energy conscious, which is another thing that Gil was very concerned with, environmental issues, and he tried to get people to conserve. And because we had the wells, we were able now to water the lawns, and the lawns didn't burn out like they normally did when we were towing hose around here.
Is that why our pond's so low?
No, it doesn't have anything to do with the pond.
They're artesian wells, yeah. So over the years, Gil achieved most all of his objectives: energy efficient lighting, got bulbs for all of the bulbs that could, all of the fixtures that could accept energy lighting. He basically did many things. He worked on with the town to get an agreement, and a number of people also assisted on this, but to get an agreement with the town to take over the maintenance of our catch basins, our fire hydrants, and a lot of the things that the town wasn't taking care of. And the only one of the things that Gil wasn't fully able to accomplish was his dream was to basically have wind power in Potter Pond. Now we've been experimenting with it, but it doesn't appear we've got enough wind to make it go.
Well, I've got a lot of wind.
You on top of the building. So a number of you came and suggested it when Gil was very ill this spring and passed away. A number of you suggested that we ought to do something in memory of Gil. And Gil always used to sit in his front window at his desk, which overlooks the pond from where the Oliver bench is on this side of the pond. And he always kept a good eye on the place. So it's going to be our responsibility now to keep an eye on the place for Gil. And therefore, we thank all of you who contributed to the, we only made one call to ask for donations for the bench. And we never had to make a second one. That tells how much people thought of the contributions Gil made. The bench insignia, the plaque says, "In memory of Gil Garber, visionary leader, environmentalist, good neighbor, and friend who made Potter Pond a better place to live. Trustee, 1990 to 1999. Chairman of the board, 1993 to 1998. And so we're here now to say thank you to Gil and thank you to all of the people who contributed, and to Shirley who picked out the bench and found it for us, John who dug the footway, got all of the everything in place, and we're delighted to be able to do it in the same year that of Gil's passing.
Now, so I'm going to read, if you don't mind. We're deeply touched by the Thanksgiving Day's memory. The inscription tells it all. He was a man who responded to needs in many projects in which he became involved. Be it the building of Temple Amuna, which has an ongoing relationship with Potter Pond, past board member of the Belmont Hill Club, past trustee of Mass Day College, board member of the Metropolitan College Alumni of Boston University, and much more. His aim in life was to be remembered as a man who made a difference. Here at Potter Pond, he did make a difference. We thank you, and we appreciate all that you did to make this dedication possible. Thank you so much.
So every time you pass the bench, you sit on the bench, think of how to make Potter Pond a better place, because that's what Gil would be doing.
A swimming pool. She wants a swimming pool. Let's work on it.